pontoon. The Australians went quite close to the boys on the right, and the Cox there, Lily Lunny, just rectifying that situation quite subtly. Good start from both boats.
Yeah, Leander here taking some of their home field advantage, knowing this course very well, up to half length very early on. It's a crew that hasn't raced as this crew before. They've sort of been rejigging stuff around and put it all together for this regatta.
Yeah, so this crew, as you said, competed as a full crew until this Henley Royal Regatta, the Leander boat, but they got themselves sorted out into a good position here.
And it's good to see these club boats really is creating opportunity for athletes to carry on rowing after university. There's two crewmates from the University of London in both 5 seats racing against each other. And you've got Izzy Powell and Kat Mason, who used to row together, now racing against each other.
So nice head-to-head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Leander here doing a very clinical job. I mean, this is a true club crew. Most of these athletes have got full-time jobs whilst rowing, which is what this club event is intended to be.
Yeah, it's the Wargrave Challenge Cup. That's what it's all about, and we can have a good look at what's going on in that Leander boat. In the bow seat, Grace Denning-Smitherman. See to the right of the picture, and then at the other end of the boat, Isabel Hawes, 24 years old, 3 previous Henley Royal Regattas in the stroke seat, but that's the bow seat you can see there. Grace Denning-Smitherman.
This crew, considering it's just been, inverted commas, thrown together, scratch crew that hasn't been rowing race together, really cohesive unit, rowing really well, very well. They're going to be tough to beat in this event.
Isabel Powell, you can see there, in 5 seat that Adrian just mentioned, 5 previous Henley Royal Regattas. And then Cox Shauna Fitzsimmons, who's 29. Works in the tech industry when she's not on the water. But they look very well grooved, don't they? Very polished performers.
And this Sydney Rowing Club crew comes from a whole sort of mixture of athletes from their club that's been racing all season. They had a really dominant performance at the Australian Championships, winning the 8s and the Cox's 4s, getting medals in the small boats. And they've mixed all those girls together to come out here to have a really good go at this competition, and have come across Leander today. Tough race for them.
So Leander moving towards the regatta enclosure. Sydney Rowing Club know that their Henley Royal Regatta is slipping away here.
So this really is the best of the British versus the best of the Australians. The Sydney Rowing Club won the Queen's Cup in the National Championships. And Leander doing a really clinical job of this, just moving out and just steadily moving away.
They did amazingly well, the Australians and the Australian Rowing Championships this year. Between them, 9 golds, 5 silvers and 5 bronze medals. From the 9, if you count the Cox athletes in that boat. That's a lot of good medal haul, that.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, good week's racing. And here Leander, very composed, very still with their bodies. And you can see the way the hull is really not twitching at all and moving very cleanly through the water. Yeah, sure, Ross Hunt will be happy with that.
Well, they had a stern test yesterday with a difficult crosswind. They got the worst of the conditions in their heat yesterday, but they took control of the race after the half mile, dropped the rate, saved some to win by 2 lengths yesterday, and that will help them. But the umpire isn't happy with Leander and where they are on the water, so you can see there being redirected back to the Berkshire side.
And Sydney still really attacking to try and get themselves back on terms there.
So Leander on home water against the Australians, no dramas. Very impressive.
So Leander have been in the final of the Wargrave every time since the event's inception. Every other time they've raced Thames in the final.
It's good to continue that trend. Great that they can save a bit of energy from their perspective as well. The fact they've dropped the rate down and haven't had too grueling the last couple of 100 metres.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So through they go to the next round. Well done to Leander. The Wargrave Challenge Cup, on they go.
Thanks, guys. Okay, we're gonna hang on.